Hi everyone, it's Simone Watson, and this is my TBR for the Contemporaryathon, which is a readathon taking place from today, Monday, November 13th, to this Sunday, November 19th. It's hosted by Chelsea from ChelseaDolling Reads and um, Julie from Pages and Pins. So I will link their announcement videos and stuff below. So this is exciting. This is a readathon that is focused on reading contemporary novels. I have a TBR where I have hit, there are 7 challenges. I have hit the first 6 of the 7. The 7th challenge is to either buddy read a book or read the group book, which is like Water by Rebecca Potos. I do not think I'm going to have access to Like Water by Rebecca Potos during this readathon. I don't think it's available in the library, and I've decided not to buy it. But I might end up buddy reading something with somebody if I find a book to buddy read, etc. But I don't know, because there's also tome topple starting really soon. Oh, maybe if I buddy read a tome with somebody that also is a contemporary. We'll see. We'll see about that. So, but for now, that is 3 whole days away. So for now, I'm just going to think about this readathon. Okay. So the first book on my TBR is People Like Us by Dana Meal. This fulfills 3 of the challenges. This is a book that doesn't take place in the summer. It takes place around the time of Halloween. It is a darker taboo contemporary because it's about murder. And it is a book with an LGBT plus character. The main character, I believe, is somewhere on the LGBT plus spectrum. I do not know her precise identity, but I've read a little bit of the book, and it's implied that she has some type of crush on her best friend, but her best friend might have a crush on this other girl. So it's like a Taylor Swift song, but F/F/F, you know what I'm saying? It's like that kind of dynamic going on there. So yeah, that is, and like I said, it's darker taboo because this is about some girls, 4 friends who find a dead body on Halloween night or near Halloween night, and one of them might have killed her. The main character might have killed her. I don't know. So it's pretty interesting. And this, I think I've mentioned that it is an advanced reader copy. The book will be out February 27th of 2018. The second book on my TBR is also an advanced reader copy, but it is a digital ARC, and that is This Love Story Will Self-Destruct by Leslie Cohen. This fulfills the challenge of an adult contemporary novel and the most recent contemporary novel that you have acquired. Now, I should mention, I have, since making this TBR, I found out today that I have one more book coming from NetGalley, and that is The Girl and the Grove. I think that's what it's called, The Girl and the Grove by Eric Smith. I don't think that's contemporary, though. If it is, that would make that the most recent contemporary that I've acquired, so I may have to adjust accordingly. But I think that might be fantasy. I'm not sure. Can't quite remember. So, but yes, for now I have This Love Story Will Self-Destruct. It's about a girl and a guy who are opposites, but then over the course of some years, they fall in love. So that sounds interesting, and that will be out January 23rd, I think. And as the third, main book on my TBR, I have Temptation Ridge by Robin Carr. This is for the challenge of a book that is more than 5 years old. All I know about it is it's more than 5 years old, and it's a romance. I read the rest of the description. I can't remember, but it's on the Libby app. Yeah, I believe there's a man and a woman, and, he's new in town or something. These romance tropes that you gotta love, like the guy being new in town and all that kind of stuff. So it should be pretty exciting. And I have a backup book which I may acquire may check out from the library if I go to the library, the physical library, rather than the Libby app. And that would be Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. King. This one is magical realism, but as a few people have mentioned, including Chelsea, who's one of the inventors of the readathon, if you want to read magical realism, it's all good. They're not super strict on the rules or anything, because it's fun, So, this book is about I've picked this book out because there's also something this week called Anti-Bullying Reads, and I believe it corresponds with a broader thing called Anti-Bullying Week. And so Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. King is about a boy who is bullied, and he goes, sorry, my phone made noise. he's bullied and has a hard home life, and so when he dreams, he goes back in time to where his like grandfather was missing during the Vietnam War or something like that. So that sounds pretty interesting to me. And I've wanted to read A.S. King for a while. I've very recently wanted to read more magical realism in general because I think that this is a genre I could really like, since I accidentally wrote it and had a lot of fun accidentally writing it. And Murphy Napier, who I can link below, she said that Everybody Sees the Ants has beautiful writing. And so that makes me even more want to pick it up. Okay, so that is my... Oh, one more thing I should note. I am currently reading a book called Keep Quiet by Lisa Scottolini. Because I've been reading it since last week, I don't think I can count it for this readathon, but it is an adult contemporary and it is dark. And y'all, this book is amazing. It's an adult suspense. I've got it on audiobook. I'm listening to it. Some of the time while I'm listening to it, I'm doing a Kakuro puzzle. And I think that that is like my new perfect reading formula, is get an adult suspense and listen to it while doing a Kakuro puzzle. Because you're in suspense about the puzzle and like you're solving it while the person in the book is solving something. And it's just a good reading experience in general. So anyway, I don't think I'm going to count that for this readathon, but I do think that I should be finished with that today. Yay! And then ready to get going on this TBR. Okay, so I don't have a book to buddy read, but I might find a book to buddy read with somebody. And if you are doing this readathon and you want to comment about what you're reading, or just tell me to watch your video and I can go watch it, and then maybe we'll have something in common. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you pretty soon. Bye.